guys, before I start this video, I want to make a little announcement here saying I'm going to be changing up my schedule a bit, meaning I will be uploading Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So yeah, just a little change up here in the channel. Alright, let's get on to the story. Hey guys, welcome back. So I have here a little segment on my channel called Bedtime Stories with Emily. Basically, I tell a story time, but I get a little cozy here, you know? I just want to make this feel like a safe environment / a little cozy place, like a sleepover, like a one-on-one conversation. This story, oh, I feel bad for so many people in this story, including myself. And I also want to say I have consent to tell the story by everyone's point of view. So remember to click like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. And let's get into the story. So this story took place in 2019 of September. So my dad lived near an apple orchard and he and I would go all the time. So one day I decided, you know what? I want to get a little spooky. You know, spooky season's coming up. I love spooky season. Literally, it's one of my favorite seasons of all times. And I've always seen these girls on Pinterest do these skeleton looks. And I thought, hey, I'm going to do it. But of course, I can't do it myself because I suck at makeup. I am not good. So of course, I texted my friend Morgan being like, hey, do you want to come over and like do this photo shoot with me? And we can get donuts. And she was like, yeah, sure, no problem. So she comes over, she does my hair and makeup. She does an amazing job with this stuff. I'll insert pictures here. And then we head down and my dad's like, okay, you need to turn this way. Of course, I'm like too excited to think about the pictures. I don't even think about the directions. I didn't hear what he said. I thought Morgan was paying attention. Turns out we both weren't. So I'm here like, oh, I think he said this way. So we went this way and we started like walking around and stuff. We stopped and took a couple pictures, which again, I'll insert here. They looked really good. Then Morgan's like, I don't think we're there yet. And I'm like, yes, we are. We're just one more minute. So we keep walking and walking and walking. Then one of us had the bright idea to use Google Maps. We were so off course. We weren't even close to going where we were going. So I'm like, okay, we'll just find another shortcut. We keep walking. I felt horrible throughout this. I'm like telling Morgan, like, I'm sorry. She's like, it's okay, I don't care, like being really nice about it. So then we keep walking still. People are staring us. Obviously, I have skeleton makeup on. They're gonna stare. So I'm here panicking, like, oh my God, my dad's gonna kill me. Here's the thing about my dad. He doesn't get like angry. He doesn't even like yell. He's just like very grumpy sometimes. But I still love the man regardless. So obviously I'm freaking out. Morgan's like calming me down like, hey, it's okay. Don't worry about it. We're just gonna find our way. And then the worst thing happens. My dad calls. He's like, hey sweetie, are you there yet? Now, if you know me, I hate when I lie. Like, I feel guilty to the fact where, like, my insides are, like, okay, this is going to be really, like, just, it's, yeah. I basically, like, I feel like my skin's tearing apart and all that stuff, and I, like, want to rip my skin apart and just scream every time I lie because I don't like it. It just makes me feel unease. So, of course, I lie to him, and I say, yeah, we're, like, almost there. And he goes, well, you should have been there by now. And I also lied saying, oh yeah, we're like, well, I didn't lie about this, but I was like, oh yeah, we're taking pictures and stuff. He's like, okay, just text me when you get there. So of course we keep walking, we're getting lost. I'm here freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, I just lied to my dad. And Morgan's like, it's okay, we're gonna find the place, just calm down. We keep walking and walking and walking until we see like this like trail. So we went down there, we took a couple pictures, we took a break, we breathed. My asthma was acting up. If you don't know, hi, I have asthma. And of course I was freaking out still. And the worst yet to come, it fucking rained. Of course I'm here crying because it's raining, my makeup is smearing. I'm here having a full-on panic attack. Morgan has tried everything. So of course, she decides to call my friend Sam. So Sam is a good friend of mine. He is amazing. He's such a sweetheart. I love him to death. So he's on the phone with me and he goes, "Hey sweetie, are you okay?" And I'm like, "No." He goes like, "What's going on?" And I go, "Blah, blah," basically not saying any sense. And he's like, "I'm sorry, what?" And I'm like telling him what's going on. And I said, "My dad's gonna kill me. My dad's gonna kill me. I just lied to him." And he's like, "Emily, breathe. You're gonna be okay. Tell him the truth. Explain your situation." My dad keeps texting me being like, "Hey, are you okay? Where are you? Like, what's going on? I'm here at the apple orchard to pick you up." And I'm like, what the hell? He's here. We finally made it after like 4 hours. I know, 4 hours. And he was not happy with me because obviously I lied, and he's like, "All right, explain what happened. Like, why are you wearing skeleton make? Like, what's all this stuff? Like, what's going on?" I broke down. I told him what happened. He wasn't mad nor disappointed. He actually felt really bad. He took it accountable, saying, "I should have gone with you the first time, like walking down there myself for the first time. I am sorry." And Morgan felt terrible still, and I felt horrible, and I told her how to make it up to her, and I actually did end up making up to her. But it was just a really, really crappy day for my family because they were going through their stuff. I ended up crying for hours. My makeup, I removed it. I thanked Morgan for coming over, and that's the story. I think the lesson I learned from the story is just tell the truth and like ask parents for directions. Like, don't be afraid to ask for help, because that's a thing I struggle with. I'm always like afraid to ask people for help because I feel like it makes me look vulnerable, which it doesn't. Asking people for help is so normal, and you should never be embarrassed to ask help. Like, seriously. Please don't be like me and be stupid. Morgan, if you're watching this for some reason, thank you so much for being a good friend. Sam, again, if you're watching this, thank you so much for being a good friend. Alright guys, I think that's going to do it for the video. I love you all so much. Remember to be safe, and I will see you all later. Love you, babes. Bye!